You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Good day to you.
Hey, right back at you, John. How you doing, Heidi?
Hey, fantastic.
Danny DeVito, he's short, and he's 76 today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ever saw him was in Taxi.
Okay.
He was the angry little cab dispatcher guy.
Yep, I remember that.
This dude is hilarious. And
He is a funny little guy.
Yeah, he is funny.
This kind of surprised me. Gordon Lightfoot is 82?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason, I always thought he was like closer to my age, but no, he's 40 years older than me.
That's a lot of years older than you.
And Lorne Michaels, who launched Saturday Night
Live.
Live. What was that, 1975?
75, yeah.
Is 76 today. He's originally out of Toronto, you know.
Huh.
He's a Canadian.
I did not know that.
And,
I didn't either. Didn't
also, his real name is Lorne Lipowitz.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yes. So he's Irish-Canadian.
Don't think so.
76 today. And Heidi, you were having some problems with your little computer mouse just last week.
I
as
was.
recall. This surprised me as well. It was this day in 1970. Douglas Engelbert receives the patent for the very first computer mouse.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2003, and this seems sketchy to me, but I guess it is true because I actually took the time and looked it up, which I seldom do with anything on this
I know.
show. This day, 2003, Britney Spears becomes the youngest singer to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame at age 21.
That's cool.
So I immediately thought, well, what about Shirley Temple? But she was an actress, dancer.
Right.
was,
Yeah. She kind of did it all.
She was the whole 9 yards. So.
Gotcha.
Way to go, Britney. And in 1940, the Green Bay Packers become the very first NFL team to travel by airplane.
Oh, wow.
Yup. Back then, quarterback Aaron Rodgers was actually complaining that the stewardesses were not treating him fairly. There's a little dig there.
I'm not even a sports guy, and I got that one.
It's a little dig.
That's nice.
Little
Very nice.
I know, you know, we all know, and we can just plunge right ahead here.
And that is exactly what we'll do. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Want to save money? Take the BetterCreditCards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing. And it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
To you too as well. Snap on the brim of the camera.
Oh, you
a
sound
little bummed out.
I don't
sad.
have time to play. I really don't. If you recall, it was just yesterday. Just yesterday on the heels of the Secretary of the South Dakota Department of Game, Fish, and Parks, Mr. Helper, was stepping down after decades in that
Right.
position. And so, of course, I became the Secretary-elect.
Yes, you
remember
did.
that,
It was a
yeah.
very
South
exciting
Dakota
moment.
Department of Game, Fish, and Parks. And shortly thereafter, what should pop up on my computer machine here? This.
What's that?
This. Out of Pierre, South Dakota. Governor Kristi Noem has announced that Kevin Roebling will serve as interim secretary of the South Dakota Department of Game, Fish, and Parks.
Oh.
According to Governor Christie, who I find saucy. I'm excited to announce that Kevin will serve the state in this capacity. Kevin has a great understanding of our natural resources, our conservation policies, and I look forward to working together to protect and promote all the outdoor opportunities that South Dakota has to offer.
So he's the interim. Is that just until you take office?
He's the interim. Nothing becomes official until December 15th. So here's the skinny. I happen to look up Mr. Kevin Roebling, because who the heck is this guy? I had no idea.
Came from out of nowhere.
Well, Mr. Roebling, if that's his real name, apparently received a bachelor's and a master's, whatever the heck that is, degree in wildlife and fishery science from South Dakota State University. Began his career at the department back in 2011. He's hired as a resource biologist, whatever the heck that is, in Sioux Falls, and promoted to big game biologist in 2012 out of Rapid City. 3 years ago, Kevin Roebling, if that's his real name, was transitioned into a leadership role under, well, Secretary Helper, who just retired, working with the Game Fish and Bars Commission, state legislature to enhance recreational opportunities, simplify regulations, and have significantly reduced barriers. The outdoor participation now seems to me, Mr. Roebling here's a big Mr. Fancy college boy in that something. And he just too smart by half.
Master's degree.
Sitting there with his little books and his little learning, probably wearing a little polo shirt, khaki shorts, going to some of them kegger parties. Thinking he's all that. Well, I got news for you, Kevin Roebling, if that is your real name. Old Ranger Dan here, who pretty much picked up his rangering skills like he ought to on the streets. Something tells me you've never used a grenade launcher to take out a herd of deer. Never used a flamethrower to hunt rabbits, and you got no clue how to detonate plastic explosives to make a crime scene look like an unfortunate accident. Secretary-elect of South Dakota Department of Game, Fish, and Parks. That's me.
That's right. You are the Secretary-elect.
I've got under a month to turn this around. Now, I've got myself a room just east of Pier where Mr. Roebling and his wife Holly and 3 young children happen to live. Setting up a command center, but it don't come cheap. So I sent up a GoFundMe page. Try that on Facebook under Kevin is a Weenie. Donate what you can. I'll keep you posted. The next time, this is Secretary-elect Fish and Parks Dan. Out, say it with me.
Yes, sir. Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris, brought to you right now by mocktailsmixoff.com. Now, you missed out on the chance to be one of the qualifiers. All of those will be notified today, and we'll be announcing them publicly real soon. But you can still join us for the event.
Come to the party. It's going to be a good one.
It's not next week. It's a couple weeks. It is December the 4th. It's Saturday the 4th. And trust me, we'll tell you all about it leading up to it. But Mr. Farris, what do we have for Water Cooler
Talk? This is kind of timely because you just mentioned this the other day. You had to make an emergency ice cream stop the other day. And what was that about, John?
Strenzlin's Dairy. They had their Twin Bing ice cream.
This stuff is going gangbusters.
It's so good.
They announced it. I have a direct line from them directly to my phone.
Yeah,
anytime there's Twin Bing.
Apparently you aren't the only one, because the thing is, they just launched this stuff and they've already had to restock and reload, and
right,
because you can get it by the scoop and you can get it in a little waffle cone, but you can also carry it out by the little bucket too.
Well, when I got there,
I think
the guy
we're going to
said,
have to go out and get some.
He said, "Did you want a double scoop or a triple scoop?" I said, "Look at me. I got a triple chin. I need a triple scoop."
Who do you think you're talking to, pal? Yeah, in fact, they've limited purchases.
I know.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's how fast is this stuff?
Throw a fourth scoop on there. Sorry, fatty, you can't do that. Oh, come on.
In fact, right now, Stenzlin is limiting customers to only 2 ice cream containers per purchase.
Okay.
But
we're going to have to go in and get some.
The good news is I'm a master of disguise. 7 or 8 different identities for this very purpose.
So was it as good as you thought it?
Oh yeah,
It was
I had
better
it before.
than I thought.
I tried it one other time.
Okay.
One other time they posted a thing saying, "Hey, we don't usually have it this time of year, but we did a batch of twin Bing. It was this summer." And we were in the middle of church, and I made everybody get up.
Yeah, well, you can snag this stuff at any of the Stenzelin Family Farm locations in Sioux Falls and also Stenzelin Family Farm store in Larchwood.
Yeah.
So there you go. They're cranking it out as fast as they can. Apparently, people are just absolutely all over this
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
It is
really
stuff.
good.
I met somebody who works there this weekend. We were in Humboldt at the Humboldt bar. And
I'm laughing only because I've been there.
we went there to see a band that was playing. We went Friday night, and the band didn't start till
And
Saturday.
you didn't get home until Sunday morning.
Yeah,
True story.
but we truly
True
did.
story.
We truly did go there
It
Friday
was a
night,
long weekend.
and then found out, oh wait, that band's tomorrow night. So we spent a lot of time in Humboldt. But it was good time was had by all. But I met a young lady that worked at the dairy Strandlin when we were there. So. I asked her if it was true. No, I asked her if it was true that they were going to have twin Bing, and she's like, "Yeah, we have it in right now." I'm like, "Oh, we do? The heck am I doing in Humboldt? I should probably be there." So was that everything, Dan?
Yeah, I was done about 20 minutes ago, John.
I really should take some medication for this. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Want to save money? Take the bettercreditcards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for your bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls, and they can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. I encourage you, if you get a chance, stop into their showroom on Lake Lorraine. It is absolutely astonishing. And again, they can brighten any room. And right now, we're going to brighten your day with some good news. This is a really cool thing that's happening this Saturday. And it's happened the last 3 years. So this is the 3rd annual event, the Sioux Falls JC's Holiday Gifts for Kids Benefit Auction. It's coming up this Saturday, November the 21st. It will be at a place called the Alliance. It's the South Dakota Military Heritage Alliance, and that is at 1600 West Russell Street in Sioux Falls. Now, here are some of the items you're going to find this Saturday. Now, I guess before I tell you the items, let me explain what we're doing here. We've got Rich Larson. He's from Law Motors, but he's also from Last Chance Auctions. He's an auctioneer, super nice guy. I got to hang out with him last year at this event, and he will auction off these items and many others. And the funds that come in from this go to purchase holiday gifts for kids. It's a really fun, nice little event. So the items that are donated, and businesses, if you're listening and you're a business owner, you're going, hey, I'd like to donate to this, reach out this week to the Sioux Falls JCs. You can actually call me at Sunny Radio, and I'll connect you with them. Again, the event is this Saturday, so it's sneaking right up. And here are some of the items you're going to find on the auction this Saturday. A Daniel Wellington watch from the Diamond Room. Thank you so much to the Diamond Room. That's really, really nice. A beautiful necklace from Riddle's Jewelry. A Harley basket from J&L Harley. Praying Angels from Spencer's Furniture. A bowling ball from the Sport Bowl, a couple of oil changes from Graham Tire, and art and canvas from Wine and Canvas. Let me say that again. Didn't make much sense. An art canvas from Wine and Canvas. There we go. Big thank you to them as well. Now, if you're a business and you'd like to donate something to this event, it is happening this Saturday. I've got all the information on our Facebook page. I posted a thing last night asking businesses who are interested to reach out. Again, you can reach out to Tamika, and her number and her contact info and all of that is on Facebook, facebook.com/Sunny Radio, facebook.com/Sioux Falls News. And again, the reason that I posted the info on there is because there's still time for you to donate an item to the Holiday Gifts for Kids benefit auction as well. Now, we've got several days. It's coming up this Saturday, and we'll be updating as we add more things. So if you have a business and you're saying, hey, I'd be interested in donating to this, reach out today. They would love to have that additional item on there. And then make plans to join us this Saturday. It is coming up this Saturday, and it starts at noon with the auction beginning at 1. You get there a little bit early. You can kind of grab something to eat. They've got really good food there at the Alliance Building. And then you kind of stroll through and check things out and say, you know what, I want to buy this or I want to buy that. But I'll have some Christmas music playing from Snowy Radio, our Christmas channel. And then we're also going to have, again, the auctioneer will be taking over at 1 o'clock with the auction. And it's happening Saturday. Come out and join us. All the details at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
And it's time right now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are so incredibly fabulous. Every one of them should be gold-plated and set out for public consumption. Let's see, we have the People's Choice Awards Sunday night. We've got some canceled network TV shows, box office winners and losers. Nope, let's talk Tiger King.
Oh, yeah. You've got my attention.
Oh, what dark times are these? Tiger King star Dylan Passage arrested Sunday morning for being hammered behind the wheel. Driving under the influence, the 22-year-old reality star pulled over in Travis County, Texas after 3 a.m. He was stuffed and cuffed. He got booked about 5:30 in the morning. Passage, who you may or may not know, is married to Joe Exotic.
Oh, yeah.
Passage failed his field sobriety test and was handcuffed and locked up.
Huh. That's too bad.
It's never a good thing. Don't do that.
It's been reported that Passage was booked at 5:30 for misdemeanor driving while intoxicated. Now, in case you don't know, he's still leading the charge, and they have been in correspondence, actually, with Washington, D.C., with the White House on getting Joe freed.
Oh, really? In the White House?
Not that will happen. They've been married since 2017.
Yeah, so, I remember seeing that. I was not invited to the wedding.
Sad that it had to come to this.
That is sad. That's a shame.
Point that out.
All
all I
righty.
got, man.
Well, that's plenty. I like it a lot.
It's
Dan?
pretty hard hitting.
And you notice I didn't even make fun of Carol Baskin once during the entire story.
There's nothing to make fun of. She's a national treasure.
And I know she was not really involved in this story, but if I were a better man, I would have come up with a way to make her involved. So just decided to take the high road today. Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
I do what I can, John.
You do.
I do what I can.
And we appreciate it. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. It's brought to you by mocktailsmixoff.com. Once again, the contest itself is done. All of the qualifiers will be notified today. You can join us at the event next Friday, and we'll tell you more about that between now and then. But make plans next Friday to come out and join us. That is Friday, December the 4th. Holy cow. That's next Friday already? No, that's 2 Fridays from now. Next Friday is the 27th.
Slow down, John.
2 Fridays from now. So make plans on that day, December the 4th. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Want to save money? Take the bettercreditcards.com challenge. It's simple and free, and you could save money every single month. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and see what you get for points or perks. Then go to bettercreditcards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it can help you get a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. Investors get another shot of good news Monday when Moderna released results from an early phase COVID-19 vaccine trial. Moderna says the vaccine candidate produced very promising results in 95% of candidates, surpassing the 90% success rate at Pfizer. While it will be many months before either vaccine is widely available, the news is a balm to markets faced with rising COVID-19 cases. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average both set new closing highs on the news. and the NASDAQ Composite is close behind. This week could see the markets continue to rise. There is a raft of economic data due out over the week, and it could fuel a market melt-up. Longer term, the event investors need to watch is the Georgia Senate runoff. If the Republicans lose control of the Senate, all bets are off. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.